I cracked the code on areola tattooing. It started with areola drawings, flash sheets, just like tattoo shops, just because they're tattoos. We start with pre-drawn tattoo designs, which is what flash is. And then we do line drawings. So you can make stencils, master copies, lifetime of stencils. Crack the code. These drawings were part of my very first book, the A.R.T. The A.R.T. workbook on areola tattooing, the A.R.T. of areola restorative tattoo that talks about placement and asymmetry and how to draw and scar tissue and needles and tattoo history and all this stuff. So for this book, I had to draw some areola designs. So I took them and I turned them into temporary tattoos, temporary nipple tattoos. And I made them in a bunch of different colors. Nipple backs, I call them, like missing something. Here's your nipple back, the honey. So we made a bunch of different versions of these because every nipple's different. No two are the same. And then I made the Choose Your Lookbook. So the cool part about these nipple backs, little temporary nipple tattoos, I filed patents on them in 65 countries in 2017. So you can try them on, so people can try them on, and then people can decide which one they like, and you can try it on. This is the one, this is the Rebecca. Then when you do your tattoo, this fits in a machine bag. So you can have your color reference on one side and your black and gray reference on the other side. If you don't use these colors and the colors are a little bit confusing to the eye, then you can flip it over and have your black and gray reference on the other side. So you know what parts are dark and what parts are light. So you can see how subtle the Montgomery glands are and the creases and wrinkles and folds, or how bold they are. So you have your reference right there. And all of the nipple back styles are in this little book, which I said fits in a wash bottle bag so that you can have it at your station and not get it contaminated because it's bagged, so it's got a barrier on it. Then it gets better than that. Then we invented the world's first scarred practice skins. So these are the little nipple minis that we made. We started with a big mastectomy piece so that we could really teach tattooists about scars and how to use your angles and needles and all of the things that you really need to learn to tattoo scars effectively. And then we made these great little minis so you can practice on the front side, you can practice your angles and everything because we have topographical features. And on the back, you can practice your 3D effects. So you can practice your optical illusion, and they come in a bunch of different skin tones, obviously all the fit scales, which we also filed a patent on in a couple different countries. We're getting copied, but of course, great ideas get copied. So if you want to use any of these, I would recommend using a different color blend on one side than the other, so you can play around with your color blends too. Don't use the same color twice because you want to have a little bit more fun with them than that. Then we made areola needles. So there are 2 boxes. This is your first pass box. It's called Create. It has everything in it. There's a variety pack. There's 4 different types of needles in here. We have 3 round shader, 8 round shader, 9 curve meg, and 13 curve meg, so that you can start your design kind of loose and soft and flowy, so it's safe to apply on scar tissue. And then the Create box, refined, sorry, that was Create, this is refined. It says right there, you can barely read it because my handwriting is a little crazy for this design. This is your second pass box, and it has the same approach with needles, but everything's a little bit tighter, so you can see how everything healed from your first pass, and then you can do all your detailing and refining work in your second pass. So these are made by Tatsol. They're freaking amazing. They come with a little insert that teaches you how to use them. And the cool thing about these needles, these are the highest quality needles I've ever seen. They have this little finger ledge on them. So it's comfortable. It helps you hold on your machine a little bit better. It's better for precision. They can't really claim that it's an extra safety feature, but I feel like it is because it stops any gunk from getting into the machine, even around your barrier. Yeah. So it's got all the little information on it. These are fantastic. So Tatsol knocked it out of the park with these 2 boxes for areola. Everything you need to achieve realism safely in scar tissue. And then the grand finale, ever after pigments. And we have 3 full sets. You're better off buying the whole range. And then if you use mostly, like if you tattoo mostly dark skinned people, and so you go through, there's 3 different sets of pigments, one for light skin, medium skin, dark skin. So if you find yourself with a lot of dark skin clients and you go through that set a little bit quicker, you can just buy the smaller set to replace that particular range. These things are amazing. They're such great pigments. The key is going to be in the dilution. Liz made the most beautiful drawdown sheets for you guys. I haven't played around with this one yet. So that you can kind of show your client the range as you work through your dilutions. And the best part is every one of these sets comes with, like I said, we cracked the code. Did I say we cracked the code? These match them perfectly. All of the nipple backs range matches this set perfectly. All these sets are made in the exact same colors. So the cool part is you can try them on your clients. You can try them on. You can come in, you've got all these things to have a discussion and talk to your clients about. You can start with the little flash sheet and ask them, like, what did your natural nipples look like? Were they more like this? And your clients can go, well, they kind of looked more like that, but they were colored more like this. And now you have your conversation starter. Now you know what your clients are looking for. Now you know what they need. And because we have all of these great products, you know how to give it to them. Now, you can't learn how to tattoo areolas online just because that's just not really ethical. We want to make sure that if we're doing this kind of work, we take it really seriously. It's really serious work and it deserves to be respected. You know, it's the most important work you'll ever do. So if you want to take some training, I also developed a training program that brings all of this stuff together. It's very unique, it's very powerful, it's very practical, which makes it easy. Easy, maybe not simple, but easy. And we have all the things you need. We even have Paramedical Tattoo Magazine with features and how-tos and inspiration and how to make a stencil. And we just really want to see survivors have access to really high quality areola tattooists. No matter where you are in your career, we can help you. We meet people at 3 different levels of professionalism. We meet people when they are just starting out, you know, they haven't gotten into areola work yet. They want to get started on the right foot. We will help them with that. We challenge them to deepen their understanding of the journey to greatness. And intermediate tattooists, we challenge them to find consistency in their work. Here's how to find consistency. Here's how to apply these things in any type of scar tissue in a way that you know is going to work. And really advanced realism artists, we challenge to simplify their process, to really honor that scar tissue, the challenges that come from working with damaged tissue. So we can take anybody at any level and change their approach just a little bit and help them become better, because we think that breast cancer survivors deserve world-class tattooing. We think tattooists deserve world-class training, and we're here to help with all of that. So join the A.R.T movement.